My name is Shay Smith and I am in AP Studio Art. A concentration in AP Art is you take one theme or one question or one idea, you concentrate on that idea, and there's an overlaying theme or like a tapestry between all 12 of the pieces to portray that idea to your viewers. So the theme of my concentration is the revealing of our society's obsession with technology, and specifically cell phones and social media. I'm using graphite and pencil and erasings, so they'll all be black and white. And it starts with individually me. I realize the problem about myself, and so there's different ways to portray this, which is one way I do is I take a picture of me or other people and then just erase the phone. So it kind of looks funky. It's like if I'm looking at my phone, then I take the phone away and then I'm just looking at my hand. And so hopefully the viewer realizes it's kind of weird how much we're on our phone. And then I move into more of a group setting where you see that it's not just a problem with yourself, but it's a problem with our whole society. And then it eventually turns into your life could be better or worse depending on how much you use your phone. My favorite piece, specifically in my concentration, is a piece, it's right behind my right shoulder, is a piece of crowd, and the phone is bigger than anything else. So everyone's looking at the phone, and pretty much what it's supposed to be saying is, it's almost like our society worships the phone. We're all paying attention to it. It's almost like we're all intrigued by it, and we're making it a lot bigger than it is. So it's like we care way too much about social media. We care way too much about what we say on social media or how we look in our phones. And so we're making phones and technology much bigger in our lives than they should be. I've come up with a name for pretty much every piece of my art. There's one specific one that's kind of unique. I call it phone Marxism. And so there's a street and there's a bunch of people like marching, like as if they're worshiping the phone. So it's sort of on like communism or Marxism. The way I come up with names for my pieces is the idea that I'm trying to portray in the piece. The name of the piece can sort of just help the viewer understand it a little bit more. So like one of myself, like the first piece I have is called Self-Diagnosis. And so you can kind of understand, if you're the viewer, that, okay, you're diagnosing a problem in yourself. One of my strongest attributes other than the pencil drawing would be painting, just with normal tempera or acrylic, because I can sort of see the mixture of colors and how those can correspond with each other. Artists that have inspired me, two in particular that are current, are Kehinde Wiley. They take old historic paintings and they'll put black cultured people into those paintings, and it's a really cool aspect of seeing the history mixed with the current like black or African American culture. Another one of my favorite artists is Norman Rockwell. He does pencil drawings of different scenes in life, and they're really accurate to reality, and they just look so cool. My advice to other people who are looking to pursue art would be not to stick to what you think you're good at or what you think looks good. So for me, I'm good with a pencil because I have lots of control, and I can make things like look good, just like aesthetically, so someone can see it and they can see, okay, that looks like reality. But one thing that I've learned in art classes is to use the right side of my brain, which is more of the creative side of my brain, to do things that are more random, creative, evocative. So don't stick to what you think you're good at, and don't judge your art skills based on just how good you can draw.